Hello guys. So in the previous video we talked about how cloud computing works. So today let's talk about how it even makes sense that cloud computing is a career path. Now I explained in the other video that cloud computing is basically that you're renting a computer from like a cloud provider. So companies like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, these are like major cloud providers, which means that they have like some data centers where they have like very powerful computers, and then you can just rent the computing resources that you need. Now imagine big companies like Netflix. They offer their video streaming service actually based on the cloud, I think based on Amazon Web Services. So which means that Netflix, they are not running their own data centers, they are running on the cloud. With the volume of service that Netflix is providing, they need engineers that's able to like manage, architect how this whole flow works, right? That's one aspect of cloud computing, that you can work as a cloud architect. You can also work as a cloud engineer where you're managing the cloud computing resources, where you're architecting the connectivity from one resource to another and to the end user. You can also like there are also career paths. There are companies actually that are currently still having their own data centers and they are thinking of migrating to the cloud, and they need consultancy. They are not sure, they need to evaluate, assess the risk, the pros and the cons, and see if it actually makes sense for their business. This is another career path. Another potential career path in cloud computing is the FinOps part. Remember that I mentioned that with cloud computing you only pay for the resource you use. The thing with it is that if you're not careful, you will end up spending a lot more because you probably provision resource more than what you need. So they need like experts that are able to like manage this aspect of, okay, let's not over provision, let's not under provision, while still maintaining like good quality of service to our customers. So the possibilities are endless, and the good thing is the skills in cloud computing is transferable to many aspects. For example, I'm currently working as a data engineer, but I do a lot of things with cloud computing. I manage a lot of cloud resources, right? So this just shows you that the skills from cloud computing, you can use it in many other area. And cloud computing is actually hot cake, for lack of better words. It is a lot in demand. There are still companies that are migrating. There are companies already in the cloud and need engineers like experts to manage their system. So it's still a good time if you want to come into the industry to explore cloud computing as a career path. In the next video, I'm going to explain to you or prepare a roadmap on how you can learn or acquire skills to get started in cloud computing. There are lots and loads of resources out there for you to learn.